boys and girls. We are on another trip to the Owyhee area, and this time we're going to head towards Murphy and hit some trails back in there. The ultimate goal would to be take a bunch of back ways to Silver City, but depending on the types of trails and the conditions and things like that, we may or may not make it all the way, but that's okay. Plenty of good trails. So ride along. Thanks for coming.
Continue on Reynold Creek.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe and all that crap, and hope you enjoy. Hey, today's video is going to be shorter than normal, but we're going to go from Hemingway Butte to Kane Springs Road, hit the Reynold Creek Stage Road, and head towards Slacks Mountain and on its trail towards Silver City if we can, as I stated in the opening video. So let's see how we do. Second one up here ends abruptly, so don't go shooting off of it if you go this way.
It's a what?
It ends abruptly, so you have to turn left or right real quick on the top of this second one. We did play around at Hemingway Butte OHV Park for a little bit. Didn't get too crazy. Don't want to break things and wear things out too quick, but it was pretty fun. And the start of the trail, or the red line that I talk about on the map, is up there somewhere, and I was trying to find it. So let's see what's going on here at Hemingway Butte. To give you a little foreshadowing, I didn't record as much as normal, just because we had a lot more fun and got a couple different situations where the camera was not the first thing on my mind, which if I'm going to continue to do this, I need to kind of fix that. But anyway, play along. actually never really hung out at Hemingway Butte in the past. I've been there, but a lot of cool trails and stuff. Most for four-wheelers and dirt bikes, but there was plenty that you could do in your off-road vehicle, and nothing's off limits in this area. So it was nice. So this road is named H620, and then it goes to H700 later, and then ultimately connects up with H800, which was pretty fun, but we had to turn around. You'll see why. We finally found our trailhead. Played a little bit at the Owyhee Park, but had to go through it, round it up over it just to find the trailhead, but we found it. We were on a dirt bike or a four-wheeler. This whooped out section would be really fun, or in some sort of an independent suspension desert race rig, but we're just following the little red lines. And by the way, when I say that, I've said that on a couple maps, to give you insight, that's the color of the lines I make when I create routes on the map. So we're just a little blue dot following them red lines. First trail, first red line mark, we found it. Kind of cruising up this rocky little ravine. So far so good, pretty fun. The Jeep is happy still so far. So if I remember right, this was the early parts of Kane Springs Trail. Like I said, my video is few and far between on each section of the trail because of conditions, but this was a pretty rough trail. Rocky, bouldery, off camber. There were some shelfy type areas. Pretty great. Overall, all of us had a great time on this trail.
This one's pretty steep. Let's look at this next one for you after I pass it.
I don't know where it comes from, but I find myself hopping out quickly and making sure people with me can make it through sections that I find might be a little tough or over moderate for them or me. And it also gives me a chance to do a little extra recording with my phone.
A little rocky. It's okay with me. I was worried about Mark. Out to the left, Jade did just fine. Notice we're off the line, but that's because the line I made over there looks like just a dirt bike trail, so we'll just keep tooling around over here. That's deep.
Roger, over, roger.
Dusty and deep. So if you've ever been in the southwest Idaho desert, you run upon these areas that look like flour dirt, and they can be more treacherous than mud sometimes. So that's what that little section was when I jumped out to see how Mark might do. He took the bypass, which was smart. I had to turn around. We got into a pretty rock crawly area. Now we're doing the Austin Powers So here's the deal. This is where the footage will get choppy between areas. So we found these cool spots. We had to turn around a couple times. Ended our day at a normal time because it took longer, but we ended up in this really cool canyon that looked like Lost Trail, but it wasn't. And it got rocky, narrow, scratchy. Ended up scratching one of his wheels out of this deal. We had a really gnarly divot that you had to kind of scrape your whole side against the dirt to get out, or try not to.
Slow. Keep coming, slow.
But anyways, this is where it gets choppy. I'm gonna show you some of the footage of one of the turnarounds here.
Okay, good.
Here's the predicament we're in. Yeah, no. It's not right now. No, we have to figure out how to turn around. So after I did an off-camera Austin Powers, I had to learn how to trust my spotter. When I came into this area off-camera, I actually spun through this turning right without hardly climbing over that rock, but my problem was I was trying to do the same thing coming back out, and it just wasn't working. And Mark thankfully stepped in, and we both got to learn a few good things here.
Fuzzy fuzz.
So to be honest, this is the first time I've ever really done anything like this. I kind of knew what I should do, but it's hard to do it without, watching and applying first. So listen to your spotter, make sure you trust them. I wasn't listening, and everything will come out okay as long as your spotter's good, And the only way you know that is to go through something like this with the person.
Turn to your left.
So anyway, after this, we skedaddled right out of that narrow canyon and headed on towards Slacks Mountain.
Nice. Fuzzy fuzz. So we made it through that turnaround obstacle, whatever it was. Probably share some video with you from my phone here, but I knew it kind of ended somewhere, but on the map you couldn't zoom in to see there was a bunch of waterfalls. It looks like Lost Trail, but it's not, but it looks like it. So probably more of a buggy trail by the time we got back in there. But either way, we're gonna backtrack, find a different route to our little red line. Thanks. Appreciate you guys watching, following along. See if we can find a different way. So many trails out here. Half of them aren't marked, which I would expect that. But it makes it a little bit harder to find your way to a place, you know? So I mean, like, you know, to another road. As far as actual marked roads, not driving on roads that they don't want you to drive on. Trail now in the Owyhee's made it back to the red line. We just came up a nasty rocky shelf road. I lost sight of Rod and Mark and I couldn't stop, so. Can hear them. There they are.
All right, commence the choppiness. Anyway, a lot of choppy little videos here and there because of the quality of the trail, which is fine. I got to get better at that, but upcoming here pretty quick. I was coaxed, kind of, maybe, in a hill climb with a little rock shelf at the top. So, wish me luck. Woohoo! Right? Yeah. So right here we had to hit the regular Reynold Creek stage road for a little while. Kind of half paved, half rocky, gravelly, taken care of. So, onward and forward. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this because it's about to get even choppier and cut off here. But I will say goodbye before it's over.
Still on Kane Springs Trail. Pretty good trail. Hey, moderate but good. There's a lot of good offshoots that are pretty technical looking. still working our way towards Silver City. That was the goal, but I mean, we'll see. This is just a bunch of shortcut trails to the main road to Silver City, so it's fun doing this, you know. You can take exact trails, but how do you know what trails are funner or worse, right? Like the one we just turned around on, with all the boulder crawling and the ancient waterfalls. Anyway, I'll let you know when we get to the next trailhead. had lunch near an airfield in the middle of nowhere. Kane Springs Trail still. And now we're venturing on out farther. Alright, this is where Kane Springs Trail meets up with the Reynold Creek Road again. Head that way towards Silver City and hop off again on another trail. So I believe this is has cut right to the Slacks Mountain Trail, which was the funnest, hardest of all of them. It ended up making us turn around right before we got to the summit of Slacks Mountain. But the next set of clips all the way until the end road will be the Slacks Mountain Trail. between Kane and somewhere else. Pretty tight, off-camber, rough, good trail. I don't even wish for anything worse than this, for sure. Just perfect so far. So we had to turn around. It got too bad, washed out for what we got. So we're just backtracking. We may end up backtracking to the main road and ending this for today, but we'll see. It was, I don't know if it's the Tidy Springs Road, but something back there said Tidy Springs, so it's pretty nasty. More than we wanted to do today, so. I was gonna say, I don't know about today. Sure does look enticing.
I don't think you'd have a problem. You have that one rutted area. I think that's your biggest. Of course, we don't know what we can't see, but it doesn't look that big a deal.
Yeah, just a little off camber in spots, but it's definitely almost straight up and down towards the top.
Yeah.
Now, maybe next time.
Yeah, I think I'm about ready to start heading back. By the time we get back, it's going to be 4. This is a good road.
And just like that, the voice of reason finally is louder than my two of my closest friends, and I only have a few. Those two bastards, they're very good growing up at poking, prodding, and coaxing me into doing some stuff that I might not have done without them, you know, poking me. All in good fun, though. So before I leave you guys, I'll leave you with the extended cut of my sporty lines, is what my buddy told me. It might be the music that influenced me, so I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. Anyway, have a good week, everyone. I'll probably see you next time. Buzzy Fuzz signing out.
A single condition, a symptom of life. Not to like environmental change. Atmospheric disturbance, the feverish flux of human interface and interchange.
Back to the main road. We decided we're gonna head home and call it for the day, but it was a very exciting day and definitely found better trails than every time so far this month. So appreciate you guys watching. Catch me on the flip side.